So with Flash only a week away, I just thought I'd do a little video just talking about what I'd like to see from the TV show. Now, I've given my thoughts on it multiple times. I've talked about some villains being casted and a few things like that. And this is just going to be me giving, I guess you could say, my final thoughts on it. Now, yes, I will be reviewing the Flash TV show like I'll be reviewing the third season of Arrow. Episode by episode, I mean. So let's talk a bit about The Flash. Now, yes, I am happy that we are getting Barry Allen. We are getting Barry Allen. I'm really excited about that. Grant Gustin, he's really cool as Barry Allen. I really am glad, and I really hope they stick to the whole element of him being a criminal, special crimes unit. Not special crimes. What's the word I'm looking for? Forensics. Yeah, he's in forensics. I really hope they keep that, because that's the thing a lot of people seem to forget about with Barry, is that he is very intelligent. He's no Batman, but he is a detective. He's technically he's no world's greatest detective. He's not like Batman, like I said, but he does know how to work a crime scene. He knows how to work it, and with his mind going a mile a minute, yeah, literally the power inside of him allows him to think faster than people. So you already give that to an intelligent person. He's going to be thinking a mile a minute, literally a mile a minute, in his head of how to set up a crime scene, how to look at it, and how to figure it out. That's how I kind of see how it's going to go. I really want that throughout some of the show. I don't want it to be like CSI Superpowers. I really don't want that, but I do want to keep that element of Barry there, you know what I mean? Now, yes, we are also getting such villains as Captain Boomerang, the Weather Wizard. We are also getting, like I said, Captain Cold, Heatwave. A lot of them from Spartacus and Prison Break. Neither show that I have watched. Go figure. So yeah, I am very curious to see all of these actors. It's really cool to see almost the entire Flash Rogues Gallery show up. I know Captain Boomerang's going to be showing up in Arrow, but something tells me that he's going to be in that two-part crossover called Brave and the Bold, and that's where he's going to be at first appearance, and then he's going to be either on the Suicide Squad later on, or he's going to be fighting Flash. I'm kind of hoping for the latter. But it's really cool to see most of them. The only one they're missing is Mirror Master. That's the only one they're missing. Maybe they just haven't announced him yet. But yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to bring in Mirror Master in the second season, or they're hiding him in the first season. I'm going to say maybe they'll bring him in the second season, but it's really cool to see that the entire Rogues Gallery is going to be in this show. It's really cool to see that. Now, the other thing is, are they going to be using powers? Now, I do know that, Weather Wizard is going to have powers. From the 5-minute trailer, we saw that Weather Wizard was using powers. So, we are probably going to get the new 52 versions of Captain Cold, Heatwave, and, Captain Boomerang doesn't have powers, so we are going to get, they are going to get powers, but something tells me that's not going to be forever. Something tells me that that's not going to be the case for too long. The reason I say that is because Jeff Johns is the showrunner of the show. He is the official showrunner, and he's very prone to the classic art, the classic stuff of comics. So something tells me that if there's a part of me that thinks that maybe they'll start out with powers, then something will happen, and maybe they'll do a cool story arc where everyone who got their powers from the explosion of the arc reactor. Why did I say arc reactor? The thing that gave Barry his powers, everyone starts losing their abilities, including Barry, and then, Barry eventually finds a way to get his powers back through Deus Ex Machina, I assume, and while everyone else has lost their powers, and they start to move towards gadgets. Either they build them, or we have another villain in town that is building building their equipment. I just kind of want to see the villain, I think that would be really cool to have the villains start out with powers, then they lose them, and to keep that power, they're going to switch to gadgets. Just like the classic Rogues. Because that was what made the Rogues Gallery, one of the reasons why the Rogues Gallery was so cool, was because they were a majority of the Flash's enemies were just normal guys. That's all they were. They were normal people who could go toe-to-toe with literally the fastest man alive and nearly kill him on multiple occasions. like I said, the only villain they're missing from the Rogues Gallery, the Rogues team, is Mirror Master, and also the Top, but it's the Top, and he's not really on the Rogues Gallery that much, so really, in hindsight, you're really just only missing Mirror Master, and I think he's going to show up in Season 2. But anyway, now, the other thing is, are they going to... Let's continue on with the Rogues. The other thing I want to see from the Rogues is that, some of these guys, they're bad guys, but they do have rules, like Leonard Snart, the Captain Cold. He has a lot of rules, don't kill women and children, no drugs, and, he's a very honorable person. So I'm really hoping they really keep that, especially with Captain Cold, that moniker of, he's doing all the bad things for all the right reasons, in his opinion, and he's still trying to be a good man. Captain Cold, more than any of the other Flash villains, very much walks that line of, could he be good and evil? I mean, hell, in the New 52, he's a member of the Justice League. So he does kind of walk that line on occasion, actually more than once, of, walking that tightrope of good and evil, and I'm kind of hoping to see that in this series. So that's another thing. The other thing is that I'm really hoping, they really keep the romantic love triangle stuff to a minimum here. I know they are setting up something with Iris West and Eddie Thwain, who Reverse Flash, we all know this, and Barry. So yeah, I know Arrow suffers from that, and you could say even Smallville suffered from that. But it's, again, I can't really blame the show itself. It's CW. You see that on every CW show, with a few minor exceptions. Minor, mind you. But yeah, I just hope it doesn't really cloud over a lot of the story. That's what I'm really hoping for. It doesn't really cloud over the story. What I'm also hoping for is that maybe this will open the door to other superheroes. Like I heard a rumor that, Black Lightning may show up in this series. I know we're getting Vibe. Woo, says the one Vibe fan. That's not me. I'm not, Vibe. Why are you pushing Vibe, Johns? What is the sudden No, this is a better question for DC. Why is everyone pushing a character whose power is breakdancing and creating vibrations? I just want to know. What is the sudden interest of bringing, of all characters, that one back? And we're also getting Killer Frost, a great villain, and we're also getting Firestorm. That's really cool too. Seeing Firestorm back as well. I think that's really cool. So I am kind of wondering, what other heroes and villains, now that we have the powers mix in here, thrown in here. I'm really curious to see what else could be done in this series. That's what I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. So you guys tell me, what are you guys looking forward to in the Flash TV show? What heroes do you want to see? What villains do you want to see? And what story arcs do you want to see done? Or stories like an adaptation of, or what do you want to see from all of it? More or less. So yeah, you guys tell me what you think of all this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys